Los Angeles Lakers have improved their roster during the trade deadline with different trades that have made people see them as a playoff team. They trade for a bunch of good role players that are known to do different things. They obtained players like Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. Before the Lakers made these trades, they were seen as one of the worst teams in the league. They didn't have good bench production and they couldn't make any threes, which is key in the NBA. To begin the season, they went on multiple 5-game losing streaks that set them back a ton. After their loss against the Kings on November 11th, they had a record of 2-10. After that terrible start, the Lakers started to slowly win more games and play winning basketball. This was mainly due to their star player Anthony Davis playing really well. He was putting up unbelievable numbers where he would score over 30 points and have more than 15 rebounds in games. Davis has been opposing his will on the offensive end, where he would get the ball on the block and either shoot a jumper or drive in the paint and score. He has been a defensive anchor for their team as well, with him protecting the paint. People weren't surprised that Davis was doing this because he is an all-NBA caliber player who already proved that he is one of the best big men in the league. The only thing that was holding him back from being that type of player in recent years is his battle with injuries. After he won a championship with the Lakers, he played in less than 50 games the next 2 seasons. Unfortunately, nothing has changed this season, with him suffering a foot injury. This caused him to miss 20 straight games, which really affected the Lakers' momentum to get back over 500. Anthony Davis eventually returned from injury and brought a spark to the Lakers. There wasn't a lot of progress being made with their team on making the playoffs until they made a bunch of trades. Once they retooled their roster, the Lakers began to look like a real threat in the West. It seemed really possible for them to go on a winning streak and get into the playoffs. Then, their other star player, LeBron James, who was one of the greatest basketball players of all time, injured his foot during their game against the Dallas Mavericks. James's injury was concerning to many because they would be losing a guy who could play make and manipulate a team's defense and score with ease. Since LeBron suffered an injury, this meant that the Lakers would need players on their roster to step up and increase their efficiency, especially Anthony Davis. Luckily, Davis hasn't disappointed because he has increased his production and has even been a decoy on the court to give his teammates open shots. It's a travesty that the Lakers might be in the play-in tournament because their players have had such good seasons, like LeBron James and Anthony Davis. LeBron made history this season with him becoming the NBA's all-time leading scorer. James has also been averaging nearly 30 points during the season, while Davis has been turning back into his former self where he would average 25 points and 10 rebounds. Even though the Lakers have started to lose games that they should have won, like their games against the Houston Rockets and Dallas Mavericks, which has hurt their seed in the West, I still believe that if Davis continues to play on this level, then the Lakers will have a chance to make the playoffs and be a team that no one wants to face in the first round. They have potential to revive their season, and that's due to many factors like them training for talented players, having LeBron James on their team, and having a good coach in Darvin Ham. However, the reason why I think they will be able to do it is because of Anthony Davis. Due to the play of Davis this season, it makes it difficult for me to count them out. In recent years, Davis has been ridiculed for always being injured and how his game was declining. So I'm glad that he has finally shown people that he is still one of the best players in the NBA.